What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here, and welcome back to our NFL week by week game predictions. Today, we got the Sunday games of week 9 of NFL football. If you missed our Thursday night football prediction, make sure you check out that so you know what game we picked there and how we're doing for the whole year because we wrapped up the week 8 overalls and how we did last week. So if you've seen all that, then we are ready to get into week 9 of our predictions. I am being joined by Jimmy and Steven. We have Zaya's picks, we have Man's picks, and we have the Bulls picks. And our first game, not the craziest. We got Saints and Packers. I'm sorry, pardon me. We have Saints at Panthers. And I am going with the Saints here. The Panthers, they're starting Bryce Young again, and they got rid of Deontay Johnson, which in my opinion is their best wide receiver. They're just not their best team. And I'm not only going that, but I'm going with the Saints minus 7.5 for the onion spread of the week. Their offense, I know it had Derek Carr, but the offense week 1 put up 40 points against this game. So Clint Kubiak, I think he might be able to beat the Panthers here. The Panthers just all around, they got one win. They're not the best team. They're not a good team. I think they'll get beat by a little more than a touchdown here. So give me the Saints plus the spread.
Give me the Panthers. They have nothing to really win by losing. Bryce didn't look too bad last week. I believe he played last week. And Saints, honestly, at this point, they should be just losing out. There's so many injuries all together, and they need a high draft pick for this quarterback. So.
I'll be taking the Saints.
Zaya is going with the Saints. The Bull is going with the Saints. But Madden is going with the Panthers. 24, 17. Alright, next up we have Commanders at Giants. Give me the Commanders. The Commanders, even though it took a Hail Mary, they did beat the Bears. And they just seem like a pretty good team. They seem better than the Giants. The Giants don't, that was the most undisciplined football team I think I've ever seen. Zaya said something similar to me yesterday. Like, there were so many penalties that just negated all the Giants stuff. Like, even though like the Steelers were tweaking at sometimes, I was never doubtful that we were gonna lose that game all night Monday. So the Giants just aren't good to me. The Commanders have some promise. Give me the Commanders.
Yeah, give me the Commanders for this game also.
Commanders.
Interesting. Zaya's going with the Giants. The Bull is going with the Commanders. Madden, though, is going with the Giants. 24-16. Alright, next up. We have Dolphins at Bills. Pretty good matchup, good, decent teams, divisional game. I'd say definitely the Dolphins need this more than the Bills here, as Dolphins are 2-5, Bills are 6-2. For that reason, I could see the Dolphins winning this with Tua back now. But I don't know. It's at Bills. the Bills just seem like the better team here. One of these upsets are probably gonna happen, but I'm going with the Bills still. I'm just gonna I'm gonna
Yeah,
just Bill.
yeah. The Bills. I've been looking at the fantasy stats, and the Bills practically have a really good defense. They're saying this year. Do I believe that? No, but actually, yeah. I feel like I Bills have a pretty good defense this year. So give me the Bills, even though I think uh the Dolphins still have a better offense. Give me the Bills. Josh Allen just playing some really good football right now. I think we're 9 games in, 8 games in, and I think he has 1 or 0 interceptions on the season. So he's doing a lot better this year.
Well, you're all wrong. Because the Dolphins are going to win. And you know why? Because the Buffalo Bills are the frauds of the week. Tua is back. The Dolphins, as Brendan said, they need this win way more than the Bills. Yeah, the Bills are home, but this is a divisional rivalry, a good one. The Dolphins are going to take the dub, pushing them to 3-5, getting them 3 wins away from the Bills. So they still got a big mountain to climb, but this is the start of that climb.
It's the crown. Could very well happen. Zaya is going with the Bills. The Bull is gonna be taking the Dolphins. Madden going with the Bills. 24-21. So a close one. All right, next up we have the Chargers at the Browns. I'm actually gonna go with the Browns with this one. Jameis Winston is now the starter, and I don't know, they seem to be meshing more with him. The Chargers, they're just an iffy team. Yeah, they won last week, pretty good against the Saints, 26 to that. But Monday Night Football just the week before, they lost to the Cardinals, couldn't put more than 15 points up. And then I don't know, they just seem a bit iffy. The Steelers beat them, and I feel like there could be a similar game to that and a similar win to that if the Cleveland Browns defense wants to be playing like the Cleveland Browns defense maybe. I don't think there's gonna be too many. I think this is gonna be a lower scoring game and a higher scoring game, but I think the Browns do just enough to get out of this one with a dub. So give me the Browns.
Yeah, give me the Browns. Browns looked really good last week. Winston is the answer here. Are they gonna make the playoffs? No. But yeah, a couple wins off to make the fan base happy, make the ownership happy. Yeah, give me the Browns. They need the wins.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Zaya is also going to take the Chargers, so by humans alone, we are split on that. The Bull is going to take the Browns. Madden is going with the Chargers, so we got a whole 3-3 split on that. Madden's score is 28-13. So interesting. We'll see how this one goes down. All right, next up we have certainly a football game. It is the Patriots at Titans. 3 wins between both these teams. Week 9. I'm a bit surprised at this one. A little bit of a fishy line going on with FanDuel. The Titans are favorited in this. I know Drake May got hurt last game, but they won. They beat the Jets. I don't know. Drake May, Jacoby Brissett, Onion Bomb, whoever's at the quarterback position, I think the New England Patriots are gonna win this game. I just don't think. I mean, the Patriots aren't good, but I don't think the Titans are good at all. I think they're very very trash. There's nothing going on. Their offense is just terrible. RBT keeps complaining about how they made the wrong like offensive core, or I don't even know if it's coach or offensive coordinator, but they're just yeah, they're just not playing good football whatsoever. And New England, they're bad, but they're like they play just better, and they play with they have more potential, and they're building with Drake May, and I just looking at last week alone, they beat the Jets 25-22. Titans lost to the Lions 52-14. They're giving up 52 points. Yikes. Give me New England here.
Yeah, give me New England here also.
New England.
Isaiah is going with the Titans in this one. The Bull is going with the Patriots. Madden's also going to go with the Titans as well. 24-3. Sheesh. Alright, next up we have a game that definitely was not going to be a game last season, and preseason even didn't look crazy, but lo and behold, not only is it a game, but the team you didn't expect probably is the favorite. We got Cowboys at Falcons. And of course, the Falcons, I'd say at this point in the season, at this point in life, are the better team. However, I'm gonna say the Cowboys pull this one out. I don't know, somehow, some way, like it's the Falcons. Like they'll Kirk Cousins, whoever, they'll find a way to Falcon. And the Cowboys, I don't think are dead, and they're like they need a win. And I don't know, the Falcons, they win, they lose. It's like they're no stranger to choking, and I think they're expected to win this. So give me the Cowboys.
Give me the Falcons. High-powered
Falcon.
offense. It's gonna be a high-powered game, so the Falcons.
Steven, did you say Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Zaya is going to guarantee that Kirk Cousins and the Falcons get this win. The Bull is going with the Cowboys. Madden is going to take the Cowboys as well. So it's me and the Objects versus you guys. And we got 27-21 as the score. Alright, next up we have the Raiders at the Bengals. Bengals definitely not where they want to be at this point in the season. 3-5, coming off a pretty bad loss to the Eagles. Raiders put up a fight against the Chiefs. Had some opportunities. If they executed more, they could have won that. But they ultimately didn't. I'm going with the Bengals here. They're the better team. They're definitely, if they want to salvage the season, get back on track, they definitely got to beat the Raiders. And I think their offense is going to kind of cook the Raiders' defense here. Even though the Raiders kept the Chiefs in check, the Chiefs' offense is struggling. And that's just a divisional rivalry there. Like, sometimes weird stuff happens. And, the Bengals, just Eagles, they just got the best of them. So give me the Bengals.
Yeah, give me the Bengals. Burrow made it clear that they're coming back, so give me the Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah, Burrow said I saw like they need to win 7 of the next 9, and that's doable. Well, there's 2 Pittsburgh Steelers games in that 9, so we'll see. I mean, hey, maybe those are their only 2 losses. Zaya is also going with the Bengals. The Bull is gonna take the Raiders. Madden is going with the Bengals, 25-14. For our final 1 o'clock game here, we got Broncos at Ravens. And give me the Ravens here. The Broncos admittedly have been impressing me. They've been doing a lot better than they are. Heck, both of these teams are 5-3. I almost said Brangles. Ravens are coming off upset against the Browns. Like they lost against the Browns. And then the Broncos' good win, but it was against the Panthers. Even with how better than I thought they would be, they're looking. I don't think the Broncos got them to beat the Ravens. I think they're a much better team. So give me the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens here too. Coming back from that awful loss from last week to the Browns, they need a win. And if they lose this game, hey, that's a good thing for us Steeler fans.
Yeah.
Shows the Ravens are fumbling, they're dropping, but I don't think that they're one of the premier teams in this league right now. So give me the Ravens.
Taking the Ravens as well.
Newly acquired Deontay Johnson. Yeah, Isaiah's gonna go with the Ravens as well. The Bull is gonna take the Broncos, and then Madden is gonna take the Ravens 20-7. All right, next up we have the Bears at the Cardinals. Interesting matchup. Both young teams, I'd say, at least younger offenses or new offenses. Maybe not young on the Cardinals side, but I don't know. Like Kyler's been in the league for a few years now, but maybe more up and coming teams, like rebuilding teams, but teams with potential, I think, is what I'm trying to say. So interesting matchup. Bears got Hail Married on, but not the greatest performance. Cardinals beat the Dolphins, who put up a fight with Tua back. I don't know. Both these teams are hit or miss. I'm gonna say, since Cardinals hit and the Bears missed last week, I'm gonna say roles reverse, and it's the Bears' turn to hit. I'm gonna say Caleb Williams has a good game against the Cardinals defense, who I think is playing better than they should, but still, still not the greatest.
Yeah, this is a hard one for me. The Bears have a good defense. Cardinals have a good offense. Bears are struggling on the offense. Give me the Cardinals for this one. I don't like it, especially against defenses. Like defense, if you have a good defense this year, you're a top team like the Bears have been. I think the Cardinals have that 1-2 punch right now with Connor and um, Harrison. So, give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, this is a tough one, but I will be taking the Chicago Bears.
Zaya is going with the Cardinals. The Bull is going with the Bears. Matt is also going to take the Bears. 31-21. But as far as the humans go, we're split 2-2. So definitely interesting. I could see either team winning this one. All right, next up we have Jaguars at Eagles. Give me the Eagles in this one. I know this could be a potential, old head coach Doug Pearson's revenge game, but I don't see it here. I think the Eagles are just better, and the Jaguars just aren't all that good, though. They played the Packers much better than I thought they would. So, Trevor Lawrence has a good game in him, but I think the Eagles are just too much right now.
Yeah, give me the Eagles right now. I still don't like the Jags. We'll never like the Jags. Fuck the Jags. And they're always struggling. 2-6 with Trevor, and yeah. Give me the Eagles.
Eagles.
Isaiah is also going with the Eagles. The Bull. Lovely gag and didn't pick for it yet. Madden is going with the Eagles 35-21. The Bulls going with the Jaguars though. So we have yet to be all in once this week. Had some close calls, but there's always someone. Still a few more chances though. Alright, next up we have the Rams at the Seahawks. The Rams are kind of, back to it, like at full force. They have Nakua and Cup back. Seattle got kind of embarrassed by Buffalo at their home turf. This is another kind of hard one too. I'm going with the Seahawks. Seahawks to bounce back. I think it'll be a close one, but I think the Seahawks come out on top.
Well, give me the Seahawks. The Rams are chugging along. Really don't know how they're winning, especially with that defense. And I don't know. Everyone needs to stop the Cooper Cup trades. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna trade Cooper Cup. So, but here I think Seahawks have a better overall team on both ends of the field. So give me the Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks.
Zaya is also going to take the Seahawks. The Bull is going to take the Rams. Madden is going to take the Seahawks 20-16. Alright, next up we have a very good matchup. A divisional rivalry from a division that's really doing really good this year. We got the Lions at the Packers. This one I think is going to be a fight. But I'm going with the Lions in this one. They just seem really good right now. I could see the Packers coming away with it because it is at home for them. But I don't know. The Packers were a bit shaky against the Jags. Lions took care of business. I think they'll take care of business here. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions. This is gonna be a high scoring game. How high? No clue. But yeah, definitely give me the Lions here because if they lose, it's gonna be rough.
I agree with Jimmy. High scoring game. Also taking the Lions.
Zaya is going with the Lions as well. The Bull is going with the Packers. A lot of disagreements from the Bull. Shit. A lot of disagreements with the Bull last couple ones. Madden is going to take the Lions 26-20. All right, last up for this one, we got Sunday Night Football. Colts at Vikings. I believe this got flexed. I forget from what, but still an interesting choice. Vikings, after a 5-0 start, they lost to the Lions and then the Rams. The Colts are now benching Anthony Richardson, which I don't know. The NFL and developing quarterbacks are isn't like some missteps I think have been taken. With Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson now. I don't know. Just some things going on. But Flacco, hey, they may. They may. I don't think that changes the team at all. If not, it makes them maybe even a bit better. However, I think the Vikings get back on track here, or maybe at very least I think they're gonna win. Just Justin Jefferson and even Jordan Addison against this Colts secondary. I think they're gonna have a field day. So give me the Vikings.
See, this is gonna be an interesting game because one, yes, Vikings need to come back, and I believe they're gonna come back. So give me the Vikings. But it can get ugly for the Colts real quick. Because if they lose, because if people didn't know, AR is benched, and Joe Flacco will start this game. So if they lose, AR should have started, blah blah. But if they win and they beat the Vikings with Joe Flacco, it's gonna be hard for the Colts to come back and be like, hey, like, what are we gonna do with AR? So give me the Vikings, and it's gonna be, a lot of drama behind this game, especially on Sunday night. Wow. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take the upset. I'm going Colts.
Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco could do it. Zaya is going with the Vikings. The Bull is going with the Colts. Madden going with the Vikings. 31-21. 23. If I could read. Alright, with that brings us to the end of the Sunday games. We have one more Monday Night Football. That'll be a whole other video. And remind if you missed our Thursday night video, make sure you check that out. If you want to know how we did on these picks, make sure you check our Week 10 Thursday Night Football prediction, because we'll go over how we did in our overall standings. So make sure you check that out. For now, though, guys, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you guys in the next video. Watch of us. Good boy.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.